What's going on, everyone? It's Maximus Trades back with another video. Today I'll be going over how I lost $74 trading the Nasdaq today on the paper account. So basically, today I lost all of what I made yesterday. So I took two shorts today, and I was really kind of gunning for shorts. I guess that was my mistake. I was married to my bias. So logging on to the day, I saw like we were going up on the 4 hour, and we weren't really hitting any key levels or anything on the bear side. So you're just going up on the 1 hour. I mean the 4 hour. Then we had this unfilled hourly gap on the bullish hourly gap on the 1 hour time frame, and that was my target for the day. Like, not that was my bias range for the day. Shorts down to that unfilled gap because that's really all we had, right? And then come market open, we had a really good setup actually. So basically, it's pretty late, so I don't want to get into too much details. I want to keep it a little short. But basically, we had an SMT at a 5-minute SMT at these highs over here. So Nasdaq went above and closed above these highs over here and drew onto these highs. I entered like here. Yeah. Here's my entry. Yeah. I forget where's my entry. Something around here. And then the S&P, this trade got stopped. What was this trade? I'm sorry, I'm sick forgetting these trades, but basically what happened was we had SMT at the SMT right here. I remember this trade for sure, and this trade got stopped out. So I think this trade was like something like this. We'll figure this trade out later. These are all like partial. These arrows you see, these are all just like partial trades, like fixing my partials, moving to break even and stuff like that. So here, as you can see, we had a 5-minute SMT, plus we had displacement off the 1 minute for value gap over here. Displacement off this gap. So I entered shorts, or pretty much right at market open, and I got reversed and I got shafted up. No, actually, sorry, it was here. So we had the SMT over here, right? And then I waited. There's my entry right here. You can see there's over here. And then I just waited for 1 hour negative displacement off this gap, which is right here. Stop loss above this high. And I targeted all the way down to these 5-minute lows over here. And then I also wanted to make note that there's a 5-minute for value gap here unfilled, so I was going to go break even at that level. But unfortunately, what happened was we kind of got shafted at right as we entered the trade. We entered and pretty much just got we entered off this negative displacement off this 1 minute for value gap, which I marked out here. And it was also an inversion that turned into a bearish for value gap, so even better. We had pretty much good negative displacement, but then we just ended up getting stopped out. Like a big bullish candle, like this huge 1 minute bullish candle kind of pushed us up. My second trade, if I remember correctly, it was like here. So I wanted to target like these lows down here. So what happened was I think I saw like a 5-minute SMT or something. I forget. I think there's SMT within these highs. Same kind of idea. We had a 5-minute for value gap, 5-minute dispersion, and we did end up going down. We just got stopped out by choppy price action first. So I'm not we lost $40 in the first trade here. We lost $30 in this trade. So overall, 2 losses. Obviously, it's a bad day. We lost basically everything we made yesterday with that big win. The account balance, to check, we're sitting at like $1,118. So still really good in profit, but just bad day today. I think the second trade I should have de-risked more and been a little more assuring that I took the trade at 8 o'clock as well, so that's something to be aware of. That wasn't the best time. I feel like if I lose a trade one day, my second trade I make should be a really good setup, like an A+ setup, and that's the only reason it would be worth taking because I've already lost on the day. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just an unlucky day. We just put this behind us. Nothing really much we can do. We journaled it, we learned from it. But apart from that, I don't think it's going to affect us too much. It wasn't really emotional, I would say. I wasn't emotional, a revenge trading at all. But I generally thought it was a good setup here. And yeah, I'm not too mad about this day. Hopefully tomorrow we can bounce back and continue making money and end up profitable on this week. So anyway, it was a little short video today, but that's fine. That's enough for today, and that's Maximus Trades out.